Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final NFL pick video of the year. It is the best time of the year, the Super Bowl. Um, the show must go on, and I'm going to give about four picks for this video, just nice and quick. It's been a long year for each and every team, but here are my opinions and best bets to head into tomorrow's matchup. All right. I'm not trying to be a follower here. I'm not trying to be, you know, trying to follow what everybody else is picking, but I really do believe Seattle is winning this game. And the market to, you know, bet that is like minus 235 right now. So you bet $10, you're making I think $1. Like you're making nothing back. You're making absolutely no profit. So I think the only profit that might be a little bit of a safer bet is Sam Darnold to win Super Bowl MVP. Uh, Once again, I do believe Seattle will win. And the past few Super Bowls, it's been Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, the odd Cooper Cup, then goes back to Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Julian Edelman, and then Nick Foles, Tom Brady, Von Miller, Tom Brady again. So, giving that, it's predominantly quarterbacks that win on the winning team, and I 100% do believe that Sam Darnold will have a great game. Both defenses are tough to play against, but I think Seattle I'm gonna believe are gonna be way more prepared into winning this game. And if it's not Sam Darnold, yeah, okay, sprinkle a little bit of JSN. But other than that, I don't really believe anybody on Seattle will win MVP. Despite I would give Darnold an 80% chance and JSN a 20% chance, and I'm really confident in this pick. Plus, kind of doubles your money, gives you a little bit more. $10, $100, however much you guys want to put on it. But that on to pick number two. All right, so pick number two will be Jackson Smith-Njigba to get 60 receiving yards and Stephon Diggs to get 40 receiving yards. Once again, I am confident on Seattle winning this game, but the key to victory for the New England Patriots to win this game is for Stephon Diggs to get out of his comfort zone and start playing like the receiver he was in Buffalo. You got to put every injury aside. You got to put all your problems and bullshit with Cardi B and all that crap going on in the media. You got to just go play football. And in order for Drake May to ball out and get the job done in the air, it's going to have to do with the help of Stephon Diggs. You know, I don't really blame the snow of the AFC Championship 2 weeks ago. Only 17 yards on that. But against Houston, another tough pass defenses, along with Seattle's, what it is about to come with Seattle's pass defense, he did get 40 receiving yards on the money. And then the Chargers game, he got 16, but again, blowing them out. Didn't really want to risk him getting injured. But then you go to week 18, he had 43. Then week 17, 101. And then Baltimore week 16, 138. So those are easier pass defenses, of course. But again, that proves that he could find a way to get open. He is going to have to be Drake May's ace in the air, and he's going to have to get it done. JSN, I think, is the kind of security blanket to this parlay. It's a two-leg, again, double your money. Listen, last year I got fucked on the Super Bowl trying to be a hero, trying to, place picks that are long shots, nice and straight, double your money, be safe with the money, and that's all it is. You could be ballsy, you can't be, doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to obviously have ballsy picks, but they're not going to be for a lot of money. Like, these picks, I think I'm confident that I'm going to be putting a lot of money on these picks. But yeah, going back to the JSN pick, 153 against a pretty tough Rams defense. Yeah, he got 19 against San Fran, but again, absolute blowout game. Rashid Shaheed won that football game pretty much on the first kick of the game, the kickoff return touchdown. But then if you really want to look at it, the week before that, I think, the week before that, or the week, 2 weeks before that because they had the bye week. He had 84 against San Fran, 72 against Carolina, 96 against the Rams, and then 113 against the Colts. So I have no doubt in my mind Sam Darnold will dial it into JSN and get 60 yards nice and easy. $10, $20, whatever it is, doubles your money plus 100 two-leg parlay. Just check to make sure now, but that's what it was when I placed it. On to bet number 3. Bet number 3 is a little bit of a sleazy one here. We got ourselves Ken Walker, 2 receptions and an anytime touchdown. Matt Collins to also catch 2 passes. And then alternate spread New England Patriots plus 10.5. Again, could I put plus 3.5? Could I put plus 4.5? Yeah, I would take New England plus 4.5 regularly. But again, minus money, barely gonna double your money. You got to put a lot of money at stake to even get a decent profit. So once again, the plus 10.5 is a security blanket for this lay here. For Kenneth Walker, he's just been an absolute beast. Coming off the bye week, 116 and 3 touchdowns, and then 3 catches on top of that against San Fran. And then you go to the NFC Championship, 60 rushing yards, one rush touchdown, and then 4 catches for about 50 yards. 49 yards receiving. So the two, and then again, if you want a little bit more security, a week before the playoffs against San Fran, last game of the season, 4 catches for 36 yards. Week before that against Carolina, 2 catches for 6 yards. Rams, 3 catches for 64 yards. Listen, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. 2 of them very important, once again, with playoffs. Having to get this done, Charbonnet out. Sam Darnold is going to rely on the dump-off. New England sends pressure. He's going to see the dump-off option. It could be Kupp, but I think he's going to rely on Kenneth Walker because he is playing absolutely out of his mind. So smash this, and he will definitely get in the end zone. It could be from the pass. It could be from a big bruisey run. He's been fantastic on his feet, and I hope he stays in Seattle after this because Charbonnet is nowhere near coming back, and I hope he performs in this game tomorrow. And then Matt Collins, again, Drake May security blanket in that Denver game. If it wasn't for Matt Collins, he accounted for pretty much 60 to 80% of his receiving passing yard. Drake May, I think, had about 80 and change. Matt Collins got 51 of those yards and 2 catches, and those were 2 big catches. Missed a bit of games with injury, but going back to it, he played Baltimore, 7 catches, against Buffalo, 4 catches, Giants, 3 catches, Cincy, 2 catches, Jets, 4 catches. Those are his last 6 games, all with 2 or more, so I have no doubt in my mind with that lay hitting. That's it for this parlay. One more leg to finish off the year, and this might be my best one here. Let's finish it off strong. All right, so bet number 4 is Drake May to get 150 and a score. Listen, he's got to get sleazy with his feet. He's got to rush the football. Broncos, again, hard defense. Team that played them before was Buffalo. Even Josh Allen had to get frisky with his feet. 65 yards and a rushing touchdown accommodated for the Patriots' win against the Broncos in the AFC Championship. I think Seattle's going to give him struggles with pass protection and pass. The receivers might get clamped. He's going to have to move in the red zone with his feet. And then obviously the 150, you're in Cali. So I think he should be totally fine with slinging the rock and getting 150, no problem. But again, my score prediction for this game is going to be 28-23 Seattle, and it's going to be a tight one until the end. I think they drive down, Seattle scores, and then New England, unfortunately, don't get enough time to score another point, or they don't get anything on that last drive. But good luck. Those are my 4 slates. Let's bring home big, and thank you for everyone watching this season. Go Bills, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for the great season.